Hi, we're Getdown Services. We're having a pint with
Clunk magazine.
So it's safe to say the last few years have been a real whirlwind for you both, particularly throughout 2025, which saw you make a pretty big leap from smaller venues to Glastonbury, to announcing a US tour and an Australian one. How are you feeling about all of this?
Feeling pretty overwhelmed,
Yeah.
I think, but very, very happy. It's a really weird one. We never really saw ourselves being able to travel around and do as much as we did. I think we maybe bit off more than we could chew last year.
Maybe,
but,
yeah.
You know.
I think we're both feeling quite sort of confused by it, but I think we both, like in our own way, learned we know what we're doing. We'll just do what we do.
Yeah.
We haven't really played the game in the way that we kind of thought you had to if you want to like make it. Not that we've made it, but we've made it. We've made it. It's quite overwhelming sometimes, but most of the time it's overwhelming in a good way. It's like it is just incredible, really, to have like, you know, be in this position where we get to sort of meet and share what we do with so many people. It's amazing. Yeah. It is really, really amazing.
I don't know if you remember the last time we spoke at Wonderfowl, we joked about you guys doing like the classic second album thing by adding maybe like strings or making it a concept album. Is there anything that you've done differently with the second album coming up?
Until recently, we did have some big ideas about doing strings and stuff, but we kind of sacked all that off. The differences, I think, are like in the sort of like the kind of form and structure of the songs. We were talking yesterday, and like there's a bit more kind of storytelling kind of stuff. It's a bit of a vulnerable point. The lyrics it's the point the bit we're least confident with, and I think we're trying to accept that it's what it is one of our strong points, whether we like it or not.
I think it's a lot more poppy and a lot more sort of hooky, and maybe a bit more singy.
Yeah, a little bit more singy.
I think that's because that's mostly in most of the music we like. With the first album, I think we weren't when we were writing those songs and put them all together as an album, we weren't making an album really. This time it's like we know we're writing music and writing songs for like a cohesive piece of work, and there's going to be lots of people waiting on that.
It's a bit of a balance. Like you've got to do what you want to do, but you've got to acknowledge that people are paying attention. So like we don't want to like just try and replicate what we've done before because of that. And I don't think we have. I honestly don't think we could. I think even if we tried to just do what we've done before, I don't think it would come out different. You want to try when Ben said about the poppy thing, you want to try and package it so it's like people can make sense of it.
Yeah.
We've not put that much attention to that before. That's the way we're kind of factoring in the like audience we have now. We talk about this kind of stuff in like a much more serious way than we used to. We're sort of there kind of chin stroking, like maybe this could be a metaphor for this, but it would be like the lyric will be about like a nappy, or like it's still like it's not like we've started writing like fucking like sonnets. It's still like we're sort of like being a sort of
we're still talking about poo.
Yeah, there's a lot of poo and like
dog breath.
Yeah,
and like stuff like that. But I don't know why we think we can have the audacity to sort of like.
It's just quite funny. It's just like
there's been stuff that we've put out in the past that maybe if we knew that as many people as there are now paying attention, we probably wouldn't have done it like that, or like delivered it that way, or said it like
or
that.
like literally tried to finish it. Some stuff we put out was like not finished. We were like, oh, that'll do.
Copy and pasted.
Like there's like the first verse is the same audio as the second verse, just copy and pasted the same thing, and gone like, oh, I'll get around to doing that. And now it's got like 4 million streams or whatever. Like, I kind of wish I'd finished that.
Yeah, it's like
was there a moment where you're like, fuck, people are connecting with this stuff and they're singing it back at us and we're on stages and people are chanting us? Like, what was that moment and how did it feel?
The most surreal moment for me when that's happened is when it happened in America, because
I think we're going to say the same.
Like Americans shouting like Cabot Circus at us and stuff. Like Americans there going like, I've got Chucky in my pocket.
Americans saying like Ken Doll.
Yeah.
It's just like
Your vocals and your lyrics, I think, are written in a very quintessentially British way. I don't think you could come up with some of the mannerisms and the phrases if you weren't from this
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
The way
Yeah.
we talk and the way we speak, and it must be strange.
It's
to
just
hear
weird, yeah.
an American
Like-
say chalky.
Yeah, like, you know, what you just said shrinks down to like a lot of the stuff we write, I've kind of thought that won't even make sense outside of me and Ben. It's a lot of it's like just kind of, it's in reference to private jokes. So you're like, when no one's paid attention, that's fine. And then all of a sudden there's like people in LA sort of shouting about like sort of conversations that we're referencing from, that we had when we were like 15 about like these kind of niche English cultural things. You're like, what? How do you get that?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they don't get it, they just sort of like it.
Yeah, they like the sound as opposed to like the meaning.
Yeah.
But then, like, I guess it's sort of, I really like hip hop and stuff, and you know, like Kendrick Lamar rapping about Compton. It's like,
Yeah, you got no reference point for that.
I literally grew up in a medieval village. You know what I mean? What the hell's that about?
Yeah.
You know,
If Crompton had like cobbled streets and a yarn market,
and no violence.
God,
whatsoever.
imagine how different Pimp a Butterfly would have been.
With a new album, obviously means new songs, which means a new set list. Is it something you're going to change up dramatically once the album's out, or you know, and do you see yourselves like going back to, I guess, what you could call now like your classics?
The classics. I think like there's some ones that we will always love playing, like Dog Dribble, those ones. They're just so fun to play. And you know, I do hate that thing bands do where they're like, we've got a new album now and this is the only thing that exists. It's like, you don't just like play a few, just, you know, the live show and the album aren't necessarily the same thing.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna like drip feed some new stuff into the live set until the like tour we do to promote the album, where there probably will be a little bit more. With the live set, you kind of do want to try and give people what they want, because they're paying quite a lot of money. And if you're playing what they want, we enjoy it more. So it's kind of a two-way thing. So it's like, if the album is popular, we'll play it. But if it's not, maybe we'll just pretend it doesn't exist.
I think when the album's out, we'll know which ones to put in the live set.
There are songs that are quite solid parts of the set now, like Eat, Quiche, Sleep, Repeat. And we started playing that live kind of quite a while before. We tried to play live quite a while before we released it. And when we played it live before we released it, no one really, it was like, oh, let's not do that. But then once people are familiar with it, it's one that they like. So we'll probably wait until the album's out to really start playing it.
What I quite like is gigs where people shout suggestions.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's like...
Yeah, because I like telling them no.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Some of them
You stink.
because it's literally an audio file. It's like some of them just aren't in the live set, so you can't do it. But if it's like one where it's like we've gone, well, we might do that, and then if someone suggests it, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
You twist
that's
the
a
way
good
on.
sign.
Sometimes people ask for, not necessarily at the gigs, but like before and after, they ask for us to provide me a name. People who ask that, and and they think we're going like, no, we're not going to play it. It's like, no, we don't have the WAV file. Like, you know, we cannot play that. The laptop says no.
That I had with myself.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's
It's
no
not happening.
way that's going to
It's
happen.
not happening. Get out. No. kind of
Has
thing.
anyone ever shouted a song recommendation at the perfect moment and you've been like, fuck, that is the right thing?
Yeah, actually, yeah, a couple times with James Bay's Hat.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're like, what should we do now? People shout that, you're like, spot on, okay, yeah, okay.
I like it when people say it and it's
go.
literally what we were going to play anyway.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, because then it's like everyone wins. You look great and you've done some fan service, but actually...
It's happening anyway, yeah, exactly. The one I don't like with that is when people, and this is going to probably make me look like a wanker, but when people try and shout out slightly more obscure ones, they're like, I want you to play The Biggest Dinner Since Peacetime.
Yeah.
That's not in the top stream songs, but I know it.
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I listen to the albums in full.
Yeah, they're like, play Bad Weather. Yeah, you probably haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just while we have the opportunity, just looking down the camera, we sort of make a bit of a joke about this live anyway, but if we've come out and we've done maybe 2-3 songs and we've got about 40 minutes of the set left, don't shout for us to play Dog Dribble. Because obviously we will.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it at the start because then we've got nowhere to go. It's like the live set is a story. It has dynamics. Okay, we know what we're doing. we'll probably take our tops off.
Yeah,
lucky.
we know more than you what the live set involves.
Yeah, we will play dog dribble, I promise.
I want to make it clear as well, this sort of anger is not performative, but like your neck's gone red.
My neck's gone red, and there was a moment there when I went like that.
One thing that I was curious about with like your performances as you grow and as you get bigger, obviously, I think one of the moments in your set that everyone has become aware of is obviously when the tops come off. Mm-hmm. Is this something that you see you'll continue doing, or would you get to a point where you're like, guys, I'm not doing it anymore?
I don't know where it was, but there was a tipping point where I did it because everyone was telling me to. Like, they were like, take your top off, and I was like, I don't really want to, but okay. And then I realised, like, no, that's not how this should be.
No.
This should, like... So then we don't do it every time. And, like, some places you're not allowed to do it. Like, in Germany, you're not allowed to do it. They have rules against it. It's just, like, so stupid. It really is quite thoughtless. We did it once, and it was quite funny and quite fun. Looking back, it was like, you know, it is kind of like, it makes you feel good about yourself. It's sort of like exposure therapy, a little bit. It didn't feel like that at the time, but looking back, I think there was something we got out of it. But it's not premeditated. There are habits that form with it. Like, there was a point where you were sort of taking off generally in the same point, because it's a good point to do it.
Yeah.
And it was going to happen anyway, because the t-shirt's gone translucent. You know, like,
yeah. This is the thing. It's like, it is only if we are genuinely sort of overheated.
if we need to, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not in the set list.
No, it's
you know
not.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
And sometimes there's been gigs where
if there's aircon, like obviously
yeah,
not.
like there's a couple of times we've done it where we've played gigs and we haven't done it, and people have sort of gone like, you didn't take your tops. Excuse me. They've gone, you didn't take your tops off, and it's like, I refuse to believe that's what you like about this band. Like,
Yeah.
just for my own ego, it's like, please say that you like us for more reasons than that. And if that is the only reason you like this band, you need to raise your standards, because it's not very entertaining, really. It's slightly entertaining.
Also, it makes us look like lazy, where it's like, what's their thing? They take the tops off.
Yeah.
It's like, But
Yeah.
We sing about food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't just take our tops off. We also shout.
seriously.
We're like a clown.
Not listening.
Yeah. Obviously, we're just performing monkeys. Like, yes, you literally do a song about monkeys.
Yeah. It is quite it's quite an affront when you, like, obviously pictures of photographers like want to capture the gig sometimes, and it's like, that is literally what I look like without my top on. I'd say that's one of the most challenging
quite
things
challenging.
about it.
It's really brave. Like, we spoke about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say about my body?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean anyone.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? Let's come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd come back from that. Oh, God. Could use any of this.
We'll see what we can do.